Okay, magandang araw sa inyong grade 8. So, yung pag-aaral natin ngayon sa TLEI, Proper Use of Manicure and Pedicure Tools. So, ito yung mga proper use, tamang paggamit ng mga tools sa ating pag-pedicure at manicure. Okay, so simulan na natin. So, andito yung manicure and pedicure, mga tools ito, yung mga tamang paggamit. Okay, so yung una natin is nail file. So, ang tamang paggamit ng nail file is hold the file firmly in the right or left hand as the case may be. Okay, with the thumb underneath it for support and the other four fingers on its upper surface. Ayan. So, nakikita nyo sa picture yung ganyan-ganyan yung sinasabi niya dito. Place the file slightly under the free edge and file the nail from corner to center. So, ipa-file niyo daw yung nail from corner sa gilid to center sa gitna hanggang sa gitna. Shaping the nail. O yan. Shape niyo daw yung nail. Never file back and front. Bakit daw? Huwag daw siyang i-file ng back and front. Bakit naman daw? Kasi kapag final mo siya ng back and front, ayan sabi niya dito, magkukos ito ng nail to crack and split. Ayan, yun yung magiging cause niya kapag nag-file kayo ng back and front. Ayan. So, sabi rin dito, do not file deep into the corners. Ayan. Huwag mo daw ipa-file na masyado dun sa dulo o sa masyadong malalim pagka-file mo sa corners. Bakit? Dahil, sabi dito, weakens o pinapahina yung ating kuko. Tapos, also, it may hurt the skin and cause ingrown nails. Alam niyo ingrown nails? Ito yung masakit sa gilid ng ating daliri. Ayan. So, maaari ito maging sugat at mamaga. Maaari din itong ma-infection. So, kaya kung ayaw nyo magkaganon, iwasan nyo yun. Okay, next tayo. Ang use naman itong emery board. Ang use naman nito is to held the same manner as the nail file. Kapareho lang din daw siya ng paggamit dun sa nail file. Bevel the rough surface of the nail using the fine side to smoothen it. So, ginagamit daw yung rough surface ng emery board to smoothen yung ating mga kuko. Emery boards are discarded after use on one person. So, ginagamit lang ang emery board sa isang tao lamang. Okay. Next tayo is orange wood stick. So, ang gamit naman ng orange wood stick ay it is held in the same manner as in writing with a pencil. So, paggamit nito ay parang nagsusulat lang tayo gamit ang lapis. To loosen cuticle, work around nails for shaping, for applying oil or solvent. Slightly dip the cotton dip orange wood thick and work around the base of the nail. To clean under the free edge of the nail from the center toward each side with gentle pressure. And sasabi nga, with gentle pressure. So that live tissues and root of the nail will not be injured. So, kung i-apply natin siya ng malakas ang pressure, magiging cause ito ng injury. Magkakaroon ng open wound o magkakaroon ng sugat. Kung ito ay i-apply natin ng too much pressure. So, gentle lang daw. Okay, next. Sunod natin is cuticle nail pusher. So from its name, so yung function niya is nail cuticle pusher siya. Okay. So ang use naman niya, sabi niya dito ay it is held in the same manner as writing with a pencil. Kapareho lang din daw siya ng paggamit natin ng lapis. The dull spade side of is used to push back and loosen the cuticle. So yung spade side ay ginagamit daw sa pag-push back at pag-loosen ng cuticles. Keep cuticle moist using cuticle remover. Keep cuticle moist daw using gamit ang cuticle remover while working. Use the cuticle pusher in a flat position to remove dead cuticle adhering to the nail without scratching the nail plate. Okay. So gagamitin daw natin ang cuticle nail pusher in a flat position para matanggal daw yung dead cuticle. The nail without scratching. So ayan, in using the pusher, avoid too much pressure to prevent injury on tissues. Ayan, so sabi rin dito ay avoid daw yung too much pressure to prevent para daw maiwasan yung injury sa ating tissue o sa ating daliri. Ano po? Okay, next. Okay, next. Okay, ang sunod natin is cuticle nipper. So familiar naman kayo dito sa nipper ninyo. Alam ko naman meron kayo nito sa inyong mga tahanan. Okay, cuticle nipper. So yung use naman ng cuticle nipper is pick up the cuticle nipper by the handles. Ayan, so nakita nyo sa picture. And turn the cutting edge towards you. Ayan. Place the bent tip of the index finger over the top of the shank. Place the thumb on the side of the handle and the remaining finger over the opposite handle. Ayan. Use it without utmost care to remove dead cuticle. So ginagamit ito para matanggal yung mga dead cuticle natin. Okay. So and hangnails. Okay. Yung mga kuko na nakakuan yung pag may nail cutter kasi tayo, mayroong mga kuko na hindi natin natatanggal doon sa gilid-gilid. So yan yung pantanggal natin doon sa mga hang nails ang tawag dito. So as not to injure live tissues, para hindi na raw ma-injure yung ating mga live tissue. Okay. Next is nail cutter. Alam ko naman na kwan kayo dito. Familiar kayo dito. At alam ko naman na lahat kayo ay nakagamit na ng nail cutter. So, ito yung proper use ng nail cutter. Next atin ay yung nail cutter nga. Yung kanya, yung use niya, proper use niya is hold clippers with cutting edge downward. Hahawakan mo daw yung clippers with cutting edge downwards. Okay, between thumb yung pang gamit natin na pang upper side. Index and middle finger, press clipper handles by squeezing them together and remove excess nail length. Pantanggal ng mga sobra-sobrang kuko o pag mahaba na yung mga kuko ninyo, ito yung gagamitin natin, nail cutter. Ayan. Pag marami na kayong mga kalupaan sa mga kuko nyo, ayan, ito yung gagamitin natin. Okay, next is nail brush. Insert the ring finger, yung ring finger ninyo, insert nyo daw, and pinky in the nail brush handle. So yung ring finger tsaka pinky finger ay i-insert nyo dun sa brush handle. And brush the nail with downward motion. So downward motion nyo daw siya gagamitin o magbabrush kayo ng downward motion. Bakit? Kasi pag downward motion, yung mga tissue, yung mga excess nails, na nakakat natin is pupunta siya sa baba, hindi na siya kung saan pa pupunta. Okay, so and downward motion from the base to the fingertips to clear the nails and fingers. Kasi pag hindi tayo gumagamit ng brush, na nail brush, ay may mga naiiwan sa ating mga kuko na hindi natin o nagiging abala sa ating manicure o pedicure. Okay. So, next ay nail buffer. Okay. Ang use naman nail buffer, place the thumb and the ring finger under the handle of the buffer while the index and the middle finger are on its top. Ayan. And the pinky is on its side. Apply a small amount of powder over the buffer, then buff the nails with downward strokes. So, downward strokes daw ang gagamitin natin. Downward, pababa. Strokes. From the base to the free edge of each nails until the smooth, clear gloss has been obtained. And hanggang sa makikita natin na kumikintab na yung ating kuko. Ayan. So, buffing helps in giving the nails natural gloss and increase blood circulation to the fingertips. And so, ang buffing daw ay nakakatulong sa pagpapakintab ng ating mga kuko. At also, ang buffing din ay nag-i-increase ng blood circulation in the fingertips. To prevent heating and burning sensation, lift the buffer from the nail after each stroke. And para hindi daw mainitan tayo sa ang ating mga kuko pumapasok, lift daw, tatanggalin daw natin yung buffer from the nail after each stroke. Kada stroke ng ganyan, tatanggalin natin. Okay, next naman tayo sa hand and foot file. Okay, yung foot file natin, ang proper use naman o function ng ating foot file, start with the coarse side of the foot file, gently slide it back and front, cross the ball of your foot and the bottom of toes. And still with the rough side of the file, work mostly on the outside rim of the heel. Ayan, nakikita nyo sa picture. Ayan. Flip the file over and repeat the process with each foot. Okay, same process lang din daw sa isa pang paa. Bawat paa. Okay. The fine side will smoothen the skin and leave it feeling polished. Meron tayong dalawang side ng foot file. So yung fine side ng foot file ay ang function niya is smoothen the skin and leave it feeling polished. Okay. Next natin is callus remover. Alam niyo yung callus? Yun yung mga dead cell na nakadikit na lang sa ating mga daliri, sa ating paa, minsan sa ating palad. And okay, so yung function naman ng callus remover is from its name, nagtatanggal siya ng kalyo natin sa ating palad, sa ating paa. Okay, so sabi dito, insert the blade into the callus remover. Meron siyang blade na i-insert dun sa callus remover. with care daw, dahan-dahan, o maingat yung paglalagay. Lay the callus remover on the top thick part of the callus. Do not lay the blade above the area that is going to be cut, as this may result cutting the soft part of the foot. Ayan, so wag daw natin i-replace yung callus remover sa upper part na wala namang konti naman yung kalyo, o manipis naman yung kalyo o balat natin doon. Kasi kapag ginawa natin yun, sabi dito, may result in cutting the soft part of the foot, resulting to open wound, maaari kang masugatan. Applying the light pressure. So, sabi dito, light pressure daw, wag daw yung masyadong hard yung pressure na i-apply natin, kasi kapag hard yung i-apply natin na pressure, it may cause open wound nga daw, sabi dito. Gently slide it over the callus. Repeat the process if necessary. Ulit-ulitin daw yung process kung kinakailangan until the callus is smoothen the callus with foot file. And kapag konti na lang, manipis na yung callus natin, pwede natin gamitin ang foot file para mas smoothen ang ating palad ng ating paa. Okay, next tayo sa pumice stone. Okay, pumice stone. After soaking the feet with a warm soapy water, so pagkatapos daw ibabad ang ating paa sa soapy water, warm soapy water, use the pumice stone to gently buff away crack or dry skin, para matanggal daw yung crack o mga dry skin natin of the feet. A soft cellular motion naman siya, paikot-ikot na motion. Never apply heavy pressure, wag daw i-apply ang heavy pressure to the pumice, for this can cause sores, open wounds and possible infections. Ayan daw yung magiging result kapag nag-apply tayo ng heavy pressure sa ating pumice stone. Okay, next, kung meron kayong tanong, feel free to chat me in messenger. Okay, last natin is hand and foot spa machine. Make sure that electrical wirings are dry and protected from accidental water spillage. Set the machine to the temperature that the client can withstand. Okay, so sabi dito, bago mo daw isaksak yung hand and foot spa machine, make sure daw na yung kanyang wirings ay wala siyang mga wound o walang mga sugat yung kanyang mga wire. Kasi pag sinaksak natin ito, tapos napuntahan ng nalagyan ng tubig, magkakaroon ng tinatawag nating short circuit o maaari pa ma-aksidente yung iyong customer. Kaya para maiwasan yan, ay kailangan mong i-check muna. Okay, set the machine to the temperature that the client can withstand. Okay, so yan lang sa araw na to, at wala akong bibigyan na activity sa inyo ngayon kasi gusto ko tapusin nyo yung activity nyo, lalo na yung painting. Pasa nyo na yun. Okay.